Just like Dracot, the mine is in a state of ruin. Carefully stacked ore chests and barrels have been broken open and plundered. Shovels and pickaxes lie scattered on the ground.
Sure.
Yes?
Where are we going?
What do you need?
Sounds like a plan.
That's me.
That way?
Over here? Where to? Piece of cake.
I'm listening.
What do you want?
Interesting. You.
Yes, General. Me. I have to hand it to you.
Gravel Eater? Gravel Eater? What?
Because that's what you and these beardless surface dwellers really are. Gravel. Brittle
Says the man who fled the battlefield to hide in a mine.
Oh, I didn't flee. You...
All right, we want answers. What's the meaning of this? Why are you attacking your own kind?
So you've heard. Fine. I'll tell you. Arrakis, he is the one...
Restore? Windholm is better off.
Materially, maybe. Not as a people. We've become weak. Dwarves who live in the sunlight, who mingle with surface folk. If things don't change, our people will soon be no more than a bunch of degenerates living under the thumbs of their wenches. Arrakis reminded us of what we once were. The Granite Sons. Men like stone. Powerful, impregnable, everlasting.
Whoever Arrakis is, King Rorik's son is the rightful heir to the throne.
Oh, don't worry. We didn't kill him. He's a sissy who likes to surround himself with gravel eaters such as yourself. But he still has royal blood in him. Suffice it to say that he's currently undergoing a bit of re-education.
Yes? And dumb as a rock. Damn it, are you even listening to yourself? You sound like a fanatic.
Why don't you repeat that after I crush your teeth with this axe right here?
But how does Moonsilver fit into all this? That is why you're here, isn't it? The same reason why you raided our caravan.
You learn fast, Gravel Eater. Aye. This is about the Moonsilver. For a monument, to be more precise. A symbol of this new era. But enough talking. Let's finish what we started last time.
You got it. That way?
What in the blazes?
Move!
Yes. Out of the way.
Sure.
Stay close.
So, what's the plan? Uh-huh. All right, here goes nothing.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Now, charge!
General?
Yes. Fair enough. Let's do this. Just give the word.
They killed one of our heroes.
I need help over
What is
here.
Over here?
Sounds like a plan.
What's the latest?
This
That
way.
way? You got it. I need help over here.
Over
Sounds
here.
like a plan.
You know it.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead.
Damn it.
Out of
Healing
the
now.
That way?
Bloody crap! What? Is that all? Is that all?
Where to?
What do you need?
Got it.
I'm listening.
Now, charge!
Here we go.
General? Okay. Need me? Where are we going? Yes.
Get ready.
Just what I needed.
Sounds like a plan.
Good. Move!
This way.
Sure.
Lead on then.
Over here.
You know it.
You got it.
Try to keep up.
Keep it up.
Really.
Out of the way.
Lead on then.
Stay close.
That's me.
This is where we'll make our stand.
What's the latest?
Yes?
Where to?
Yes.
Fine.
General? Need me?
Try to keep up.
Over here?
This way.
That way?
Out of the way.
Sounds like a plan.
Over here.
All right.
Sure.
Sure.
Keep it up.
Where are we going?
I'm here.
You got it. Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
So, what's the plan? Sure. That way? Sure.
Attack! I'm listening.
Think I came prepared.
Yes.
Take them out!
General?
Got
Over
it.
here? You know it.
Well fought, human.
Boy, Nihaf. Rugram. What's the meaning of this?
Oh well, here he comes.
You know this man?
That's my brother, goddammit. Rugram, what in blazes is the meaning of this?
Get away from me. You're a gravel eater just like them. Or did you think...
What?
This man is the leader of the Windholm Dwarves, Heritage.
What? But...
Gravel no longer. We are of granite, human. Mark my words. we'll take back what's ours.
A teleport rune. Never gets old.
I don't know what to say.
You had no idea your brother was behind this?
No. He wasn't even in the Bastion. I mean, we didn't speak for a while, but this? I had no idea.
Well, it's over. Dracod is free.
Aye. But at what cost? Did you at least get the information you came here for? Why are they doing this?
It's a long story. Go ahead.
This is madness. This is just madness.
How do you feel about all this? Arrakis, the Sons of Granite, the Gravel Eaters?
What do you think? It's terrible. I can't believe our people. But give me some time to gather my thoughts first. All this, it's a lot to take in.
Will you be able to defend Dracod in case the Windholmers...
Aye, with your troops, we should. Also, I don't think I'll come back. They've plundered our entire... Dracod is ruined. But at least we're safe now.
Well, I don't think there's much more the Wolfguard can do. Dracod is free and we got the information we wanted. Unless we can assist you with anything else, we should prepare for our journey back to Greyfell now.
We'll manage. Safe travels, General. And thank you. I wish things would have turned out differently, but you saved the town. And that's what matters.
Make it.
All right, let's go back up and prepare for the journey home.
Yeah. Though we might want to free those prisoners back in the town first.
What do you need?
Where to?
What do you want? I'm here.
What's the latest?
So, what's the plan?
Left it back at camp. Damn.
Yes?
What is it?
Yes?
That's me.
Make it good. Yes?
Stay close.
Sounds like a plan.
Yes. What do we have here? What's this?
I'm here.
The stretch of land between the border of Hallett and the rugged mountain home of the dwarves is known as the Windwall outskirts. The mining towns in this region serve as vital trading hubs, with traders coming
Over here?
Uh-huh.
You're free to go, but first, I have some questions. How did you end up as prisoners here?
Well, after we escaped, we kept on the move. We feared the Crown would come after us. Eventually, we found ourselves here. The townspeople were kind enough to take us in. Then those other dwarves showed up. We thought it was Leonon all over again.
What happened in Leonon? How did you escape?
It was a nightmare. One minute the soldiers were liberating us from those elves. The next they were torching our homes, cutting people down. We found an opening in the village wall and ran into the woods.
I'm looking for information about a woman named Jerfina.
Jerfina?
You know her?
Yes, of course. She's the reason we're alive.
Did you meet her in the village?
Yeah, she'd come around now and then, tend to any sick and injured. Poor girl. She shouldn't have stayed.
What happened to her?
I don't know, I'm sorry. She realized before anyone else that the soldiers weren't there to save us. She convinced us to run. Blazes, we would have been too worried about our belongings if not for her.
She didn't go with you?
No, she stayed behind to help others escape. If you find Daniel, you could ask him. He's the last one who saw her.
Is he another survivor?
Yes. Bloodburn took his mother. Soldiers took the rest of his family.
He's not here?
He ran off when the Windhomers started rounding everyone up. He's a smart lad. Probably hid somewhere to avoid capture.
Okay, I'll find him. Farewell.
Wait, Wolfguard. I don't know why you care about Jerfina, but you should know she was a good person. Kind. But even if she did manage to escape, she wouldn't have had long. She had the early symptoms of the blood burn.
I see. Thank you for telling me. That's all for now. Stay safe.
What do you want now, Wolfguard?
That's all for now.
All righty. Okay.
This is where we'll make our stand. I'm listening. Yes?
Where are we going? You know it. What's the latest?
Sure. Just give the word. You got it. That way?
Need me?
Sounds like a plan.
What do you need?
Here we go.
Over here?
You got it. Fair enough. Let's do this. Sure.
What do you want?
You got.
Oh, you're getting a good return on your investment.
That way?
I'll keep the bastards off you.
Try to keep up.
This way.
Yes. All right, here goes nothing. Sounds like a plan. Sure. You got it.
This is it.
So, what's the plan?
I'm here.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead. Interesting. Over here.
That way?
What is it?
Just give the word.
All righty.
You got it.
Really?
Sounds like a plan.
Finally, some action.
Move in.
General?
What do we have here?
Okay.
Sure.
Out of the way.
Where to?
Get ready.
Just what I needed.
Sure.
You know it. That's
This
me.
way.
They are fools to challenge us.
What's the latest?
Yes?
Need me?
Over here.
Sounds like a plan.
Where are we going?
Yes?
Make
Where
it
to?
good. What do you want? Lead on then.
Oh, you're getting a good return on
listening.
your investment.
This is it! Stay close. Yes.
That's me.
Sure.
Over here.
Yes?
General? What's the latest? That's me. Where to? All righty.
So, what's the plan?
What do you need?
I'll keep
Yes.
the bastards off you.
Done.
What is it? Let's be quick!
You know it.
I'm listening.
Here we go.
Good thing I came prepared.
Interesting. What's this?
I'm
Keep
here.
it up. Yes?
Need me?
What do you need? Stay close.
Really? Try to keep up. Yes? Make it good.
General? Just what I needed.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
It must be done.
Where to?
Attack!
What do you want?
This way. Out of the way.
Where are we going? Okay. Need me?
That way?
That storage looks like it would be a good hiding place.
Yes. Let's take a look. What is it?
Just give the word.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Make it good.
Yes?
Over here?
Get ready. Here we go.
I'm here.
Finally, some action. What's the latest? Alrighty.
Yes?
What do we have here? Yes? What is it?
Okay.
Move in. Over here.
That's
Got
me.
it.
You know it.
Lead on then.
Yes?
General?
I'm here.
Where to?
Yes.
I'm listening.
Make it good.
What do you need?
I'll keep the bastards off you.
Take them out!
Where are we going?
Yes. Go ahead.
All right, here goes nothing.
Interesting.
That way?
What is it?
What's the
Sure.
latest? Need me? Oh, you're getting a good return on your investment. Where to?
Stay close. Yes?
Uh-huh.
This way.
Sounds like a plan. That way?
What's the latest?
I'm listening.
General?
It must be done.
That's me.
Really?
Over here? You know it.
No one lives forever. So it must be. No one lives forever.
Pathetic!
What do you want?
Over here. Out of the way.
Sure.
Keep it up. Yes?
Just give
Lead
the
on,
word.
Go ahead. What is it?
Yes?
You got it. So, what's the
What do you
plan?
need?
Make
Where
it
to?
good. Take them out!
What's the latest?
This way.
Okay. Just what I need.
This is it.
That way?
What is it?
General?
Out of the way.
Just give the word.
Let's be quick! This is it.
Consider it done.
What do we have here? I'm listening.
I'm here. Yes? Try to keep up.
Need me?
Go ahead.
Sounds like a plan.
Make it good.
Attack! Over here.
Sure.
They are fools to challenge us.
All righty.
Take them out!
Yes? Move in.
What do you want?
It must be done.
Make it good.
Yes?
You know it. Okay.
As you walk further into the dark passage, the air grows still and stale, a stark contrast.
Yes?
Where to?
What do you need?
Where are we going?
here.
General?
What do you
Over
want?
here?
I'm here.
What's the latest?
What is it?
That's me.
What's this?
You know it.
Got it.
Need me? General?
What do we have here?
The stretch of land between the border of Hallett and the rugged mountain home of the dwarves is known as the Windwall outskirts. The mining towns in this region serve as vital trading hubs.
Yes.
That way?
Yes?
Where to? What's the latest?
Make it good.
I'm listening.
I'm here. Yes, I'm on.
Yes. Uh-huh. Sounds like a plan.
Go ahead. Interesting. Locked. Daniel? Are you in there?
Who are you? How do you know my name?
I'm General Aref. The Windholm dwarves have been dealt with. It's safe to come out now.
Royals? Voices? Okay, I'll unlock the door. I can't remember how long I was in there. So, you're a general, huh? The others, are they...
What do you need? They're fine. The Windholmers are...
Oh, thank the Guardians. I heard the fighting earlier. I told Iban it wasn't safe to stay in the town, but he insisted it was fine. So, why are you here? What do you want?
I'm looking for information about Jerfina. The others said you were the last one who saw her.
Oh, yes, I was with her. We were making our way out of the village when some rubble fell on her. I swear, I heard the soldiers chasing us, and there wasn't any time, so I...
left her behind.
Look, I had to, right? General Noria's soldiers were on our heels, and they would have killed us both if I'd stayed with her. And no, I'm not proud of what I did. I pray every day for the Guardian's forgiveness.
If you're ashamed of what you did, you could have lied. Why tell me the truth?
Why? Because I still have nightmares about that moment. I could see the look on her face. She knew, and yet her eyes were pleading. I've prayed to the Guardians every day to take away this burden, and now here you are with your questions. There's no point in running from the truth.
You did what you had to do in the moment to survive. No one can fault you for that.
Can't they? I keep telling myself that it was better this way. She had the blood burn, you know. We all saw what happened to its victims.
So she would have died either way.
Yes, and yet, knowing that doesn't make me feel any better. Why do you want to know about her anyway?
Her brother asked me to find out what happened to her. All he wants is closure.
So that's why he sent that tracker after us. Well, tell him she died a hero. The blood burn, the rubble, he doesn't need to know that. What matters is she saved us.
I'll keep that in mind.
Right. Anyway, I should go find the others. Thanks again for saving us from the Windholmers. Guardians watch over you, General.
Well, at least the ambassador will get some closure.
Are you going to tell him the full story? Sometimes the truth digs deeper wounds.
I'll think about it.
War after war has scarred Fiora, altering the tides of power across much of the continent. In Nortender, a fragile hope for peace drives the efforts to rebuild a ravaged kingdom. A new beginning dawns for the Morhir, as they The journey back to Greykeep is uneventful. At the nightly campfires, you overhear your men discussing the events of your mission. While there is anger and disbelief, there's also something else. Fear. Only 3 years have passed since the last war. You can't allow another.
Yes? What do we have here?
If it isn't the puny paleskin, yes?
Here's that spirit essence you...
Splendid! Just give me a moment, and prepare yourself.
I'm sure I'll be impressed.
No, I'm not speaking metaphorically. Looking at Burgle's fine craftsmanship is known to cause aneurysms in my clients.
How often does...
More often than you think. But, what is life without a touch of risk and adventure? I can craft you different variants, choose which one suits you, and then brace yourself. Here it is, the relic to rule them all. Its magical properties will surely help. And take this too. It's a little byproduct from my crafting. With it, you can burn corpses to your heart's content.
I don't want to...
Well met. Oh, Sarak's fangs. Wait, if you happen to stumble upon more grudge-bearing spirits, bring me their essence. I might be able to hammer even more power into your trinket.
Okay. Thank you, Burgle. I have to be going.
Yes, yes, do as you please. Now, back to work.
What is it?
The best wares from Kalea to Northander. Farewell.
What's this?
Armors and shields. Everything from copper daggers to moon silver swords. Pleasure doing business with you. Come again. I'm getting new wares by the next moon's turn.
Interesting.
Yes? Want to trade? Come again. May Tiara bless your path. Yes, yes, come closer. I'm sure I have just what you need. A fair offer. Looking for potions and scrolls? I'm sure I have just what you need.
Nothing new today.
The Throne Hall, the inviolable inner sanctum of Greykeep. Here lies Nortander's...
All right. Time to report to her.
Let's talk later, shall we?
Go ahead. What do we have here?
General. I was hoping you'd come by. Do you have time for a chat?
Sure. What is it?
Well, I wanted to apologize. You know, for being so...
I can imagine.
Oh, no. We weren't lovers. Tell me, General. Do you have someone you truly call your friend? Someone who just... understands you? Someone who you know will always have your back?
Not really. No.
Then it will probably be hard for you to relate. Especially in the months after the wars, we'd have these long talks. Sometimes over a mug of ale. Sometimes just walking through the keep. Tahar was the first person I felt I could tell anything to. No judgments or assumptions. I think it's rare to find someone you can just... I don't know... trust. But here's the thing, General. Tahar was struggling. Nightmares, hallucinations, panic attacks. The list goes on. I mean, how would you feel if you had to kill your own...
Tahar was traumatized. That's what you're saying, isn't it?
Yes. It wasn't a well-known fact either. Tahar made sure of that. To everyone else, it looked like the Wolfguard had a hero for a leader. But not me. So when news of those disappearances reached us, and the brave hero of the Purity Wars insisted the Wolfguard should investigate, I argued it was a bad idea. It was too rash of a decision. Too risky. And I told Tahar just that. Our last words were in anger. Right here in the wolf chamber. And that just breaks my heart.
Do you think the trauma played a role in Tahar's death?
As in, did it lead to some poor decision-making? Yeah. Yeah, I do.
For what it's worth, I know what it's like to lose someone. I'm sorry you have to go through this.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Anyway, sorry for the monologue. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if I ever behave like a complicated princess again, then it's probably because I need some more time.
I understand.
Hey, can I ask you something, General?
What?
That charm you're always wearing. What's the story behind it? I might be wrong, but I get the feeling that it's, I don't know, important to you?
Oh, that? Someone gave it to me.
I see. Sorry, I didn't mean to pry.
That's all right. You can ask me anything.
You're going to regret saying that. I guess I'll see you around, General, won't I? Thanks for the chat. General, what is it?
What are your thoughts?
My thoughts?
Just wondering.
Well, what is there to say? The last thing this country needs right now is a war with crazy dwarves. Though I had hoped for a longer respite, to be honest. 2 years since the wars, and here we are again at the verge.
We'll make sure it doesn't come to that.
Your words in Ellen's ear, General.
I'd like to know more about the Purity Wars. About your fight against Rondar Lacan.
To be honest...
How come?
Because it brings up memories that I'd rather leave buried for now. You know, some of the things we saw in that journey. I don't think I'll ever forget them. The smelter. Let's change the subject, all right?
Could you tell me more about the circle?
Sure. Shoot.
Why was the circle formed?
What, they didn't tell you? My, you really have some short answer? Because of the Mage Wars and the Purity. First, a mage abused his power in an attempt to overthrow the crown. Then a demagogue turned the table and orchestrated a genocide of everyone with enough magic to light a candle. After we defeated Lycain, it was clear that we could never ever let something like this happen again.
And so the Queen formed the circle?
Oh, not just the Queen. She and Tahar initiated it. But the idea is for every country on Io to legitimize it as an independent entity representing the face of magic. The orcs have already recognized it, and so have the more here. And once Circle Mage Undergast is done convincing the Everlight Mare, he'll move on to the Exalted Father, and later Kalaya and Zu. In the long run, we're also not going to stay here in Greykeep. Rohan suggested turning Mullendir into the Circle's headquarters, but I'm not sure about that. I guess we'll...
What exactly is the Circle's purpose? To control...
More than that. We're here to give mages across Viara a voice. See, one of the reasons why the Purity Wars happened was because mages just made for such damn good scapegoats. Deviant, potentially dangerous, sometimes ashamed of their nature. You get the idea, don't you?
I do. The ideal canvas.
Exactly. The Circle is here to prevent that from ever happening again. We represent mages' interests, and we're the ones who will stand up if yet another hate-monger tries to use us for his power games. But at the same time, we also ensure that mages themselves don't abuse their power, as Tahar's father did. Magic can be dangerous, and only a fool would deny that. There need to be laws, rules, and supervision.
Who are the other Circle mages? There are 7 of you, right?
Yeah. Undergast, Gore, Uram, Iana, Iskrim, and Rowan. And surprise, all of them are out doing fancy things while I'm condemned to confer with nobles all day long. Though, admittedly, that has changed a little since you came here.
Who's Iana?
Long story. Suffice it to say that she's a woman with extraordinary abilities. A Dreamweaver. She's currently overseeing the construction of the new Morhir city up north.
Gore. He's the High Chief.
Yeah.
Where is he now?
In Barga Gore, of course. Leading the Great Khal.
Isgrim. That's the Earthshaper, isn't it?
Earthshaper, archaeologist, shaper enthusiast? Yes. He's up in Wolfgar, digging up bones and dusting off trinkets.
Isgrim. That's the Earthshaper, isn't it?
Earthshaper, archaeologist.
Undergast. I think I've heard that name before. Wasn't he the head?
He still is. He's currently negotiating with the Everlight Mare, Phelan Argyle. They still refuse to accept the Circle.
Uram. Was that the demonologist? The
I bet he did. Yeah.
Where is he?
In the Scorching Desert, helping the Iron Falcons improve the seal of the Fieldarg tomb. An endeavor long overdue, if you ask me.
Rowan. Should I know him?
I don't think so. Rowan was Isamo Tahar's right hand during the Mage Wars.
Wait, and he's a part of the Circle now.
It is, but he switched sides after the war and helped us with our fight against the Purity. I still don't like him, though. He's vain and a bit too concerned with his own ambitions for my liking. To be honest, I'm glad he's not in the keep right now.
Any idea when they'll return?
Once their missions are completed, I guess. And that might be a while.
How are the members of the Circle chosen? You had no ties to the Crown before, did you?
ties to the crown. On the contrary. We might as well have been the ensemble of a Chilean freak show. What we all have in common, though, is that we played a pivotal role in ending the Purity Wars. And that Tahar trusted us. Also, our different backgrounds made us ideal for the role. An elf from Finn and Mir, a fire wielder orc, a demonologist from Kalea. The list goes on. The Circle's responsibility is to give a face to magic. And if that face is a fat, perfumed bureaucrat, we'd be back with another mage-persecuting cult in no time. What the Queen wanted for the Circle was people from all walks of life with one thing in common. Magic.
Makes sense. Was Tahar a Circle Mage too?
No. Tahar's responsibility was the Wolf Guard. But we worked closely together. Was. Still feels strange to say it.
Couldn't the Queen call the other Circle Mages back to help with our mission?
She could, but I don't think that's wise.
Why not?
Because their missions are equally important. While our mission's purpose is to prevent catastrophe, theirs have to do with restoration. With, you know, which is a welcome development if you ask me. If the only thing the Crown does is prevent the world from falling apart rather than trying to cement its foundations, I doubt this era of peace will last.
What's your take on our companions?
Oh, so we're doing the gossip thing? Sure, why?
How do you feel about...
Good question. To be honest, there's something about him that... I don't know. He tries not to show it, but it's always there. It reminds me of Tahar a little. But if there's one thing I have no doubts about, it's his commitment to our mission. Either way, anyone else?
How do you feel about Wraith?
But if there's one thing, either way, anyone else?
So, tell me a little more about yourself.
Personal or professional interest?
Mostly personal.
I see. Well, here's the deal. Ask me what you want, but I get to ask something in return.
All right. What do you do when you're not out in the field or working for the Circle?
You're asking about my pastimes? That's unexpected. I like nature.
Cards? You mean you gamble?
Sometimes, yeah. Not for high stakes, though. It's really just for fun. There are a couple of playing clubs down in Greyfell. You play too?
Not really. It's not my thing.
I get that.
What are your plans for the future?
You mean plans as in settle down, get fat with children, and grow old knitting in my rocking chair?
Is that what you want?
Not really. I mean, someday, yeah, but as you might know, in Elven terms... Also, I was never good with plans. Things change all the time, so what's the point anyway?
really depends. Sometimes plans make sense, sometimes they don't.
I guess.
Do you miss Finn on Mirror sometimes? You're home.
Not really. Though sometimes there are those nights when I think of the giant trees, the towering buildings, and the tranquility. And I wonder what my life, though I'm probably just romanticizing the past. I'm very good at that.
Well, thanks for letting me know.
Hold on. You're not getting off that easy. My question. Okay. I hope this isn't too personal. Was there ever someone in your life? Like a significant other?
No.
Always the lone wolf, then? Huh. Where were we?
So, tell me. Out of the way.
General, what is it?
So. Yes. Over here. Keep it up.
Restore Windwall to its former glory. This is worse than I thought.
I don't get it. And the people actually buy into this rubbish?
I am not surprised. King Rorik was never popular. He was a bad ruler, volatile and cruel. It is not half as bad as this Arrakis makes it out to be, but Windhelm did suffer under him. It is only logical to long for a savior after a period of hardship.
We should send an emissary. Maybe we can
We tried this while you were gone. The gate guards sent our diplomat right back, and made it very clear that they have no intention of listening.
Oh, well, that takes care of that. Wherever this priest is, we need to stop him.
Hold on, General. Windhelm isn't our responsibility. Shouldn't we let the dwarves resolve?
Dracot was the second time they have attacked Nortander, and it might not be the last. Either way, you did well, General. There is one more matter I want you to look into for your proving, and it's of equal importance.
Sure, I'll make it short. I believe that the entity Rondar Lacane mistook for Aenir is attempting to
The God of Light.
You don't sound too surprised.
I had a suspicion. Anyway.
Of course. General Erev, have you ever heard of the Tapestry of Souls?
No.
It's a pattern. Every sentient creature has a spark of magic, a flame linked directly to the Archfire, the essence of life. I've noticed a change in this pattern, an irregularity, if you will.
You're well informed about this.
Well, probably because it's my profession. Before I became an exile, I studied the... how should I put it? The birth and death, the miracle of consciousness, the nature of reality. There is far more to the world than the eye.
That's a lot of grounding.
Maybe, but they are all of a similar nature. Phenomena that cannot be grasped by observation alone.
Area. The Circle and the Greykeep scholars have surely researched the God of Light after the Purity, haven't they? What do you know about it?
Very little. It's an entity from a place between realities that will devour a world once it enters it. Also, several religions and myths mention it. An ancient god, in other words. There's a promising lead we're currently following, but it's too early to tell yet.
Now you've sparked my interest.
Did you just say a place between...
Right. I always forget that so few people know about this.
That's because these other realities hardly affect our own world. People care only as far as... But yes, General, there is more than just our reality. Billions of them, to be precise. Some of them alike, others so alien that our minds couldn't even grasp that this is a complicated topic. If you want to know more, we can talk later.
I see. What kind of irregularity did you observe?
Hard to describe. In keeping with the metaphor, if every living being is a flame, then the entirety of life would be millions of lights in darkness. Lately, lights are dying out in a strange pattern. Entire clusters all at once.
Battles, maybe?
In battles, people die one after another. In quick succession, maybe, but not all at once. This isn't the case here. Imagine 50 candles standing next to each other, all smothered by a sudden fist.
What makes you think these vanishings have anything to do with the God of Light?
Now, that's hard to describe to a layman. Roughly put, they are similar to what happened in the Tapestry of Souls when Rondar Lacane opened the tear back in the Purity Wars to let the God of Light into our world. It was like something shifted. But while that shift was like an earthquake back then, these vanishings feel like little tremors.
I see. Could the dwarves be behind this soul vanishing?
I doubt it. The only magic dwarves are capable of is earth-shaping. And even if they were able to tamper with the Tapestry of Souls, I don't see what they'd gain from it. That isn't to say that you're wrong. I just don't think it's likely.
Could that catatonic dwarf in Windwall have been a victim of this irregularity? He seemed... well...
I had the same thought when I saw him, though he did still have bits of his soul left. In other words, it might be related to the...
Why didn't you tell us then?
Because it was, and still is, a hypothesis. Also, our mission wasn't to investigate the soul vanishing, rather than to deal with those mad dwarves.
Fair enough. Let me summarize. You think the God of Light is planning a return into our world, and it shows through an irregularity in the Tapestry of Souls?
That's correct.
And you're here because you want to stop him?
I took the liberty to assume that's what we all want, so yes. But if you need another incentive to pursue this, I think finding the cause of the vanishings can also help the Crown to put another matter at rest. Tahar's death.
How?
Well, Tahar was killed while investigating rumors of disappearances around small villages, correct? As it happens, I only recently observed another occurrence of this soul vanishing. In a village in La, the dark...
You think Tahar's death and these vanishings are connected?
It's a possibility.
Even if there is no connection, Skadar is right. Investigating this threat is in all our interests. General Arev, you and the Wolf Guard will examine this recent case of the soul vanishing in Lar. Try to find out what is behind this, and whether it is indeed connected to the God of Light, or maybe even to Tahar. Wraith Skadar and his mercenaries will accompany you.
Mercenaries?
The Black Company.
What do we need mercenaries for? The Wolf Guard has troops.
Well, I have reason to believe that this mission will require a specific set of skills which your men don't possess. And don't worry, as I have a personal interest in seeing this matter resolved, I have already accounted for the expenses, at least for this mission.
It is better this way. Moving a Nortandian battalion into dark elven territory would be a political tightrope act. If it's just contractors, well, no one can prove that they are working for us.
Why do you need the Crown's help for this? Why not ask your own people instead?
Because he has been exiled.
Correct. I have abandoned my role in the Exalted Father's realm. And even though I would deal with this threat myself, it exceeds my means. Which is why I came here for help.
Then why make this your responsibility?
Because the end of the world would affect me as much as it would affect you. I'm not an idealist, General Arev, but this threat is too big for anyone to ignore.
How come you abandoned your country?
Personal reasons.
Fair enough. If what you say is true, then this is important.
It is.
Isn't it risky to send the Wolf Guard after an...
Yes, it is. One more reason to stay vigilant.
What if the purity is behind both, the vanishings and Tahar's death?
It's possible, though I don't see how they would accomplish that. Also, their goal was to bring Aenir into the world, not the God of Light.
Perhaps they worship this new god.
I doubt it, but we'll find out soon enough.
What is the Black Company?
Dark Elven ex-military. They are new on the market. But for what it's worth, their leader is
The village is about a week's journey from here, so you and the company will set out as soon as possible. Go there and find out what... This audience is concluded.
This is where we'll make our stand. This way. What's this?
General, did you...
I did.
And? Do they know what happened to her? truth. She died helping them escape. Even when some of them made it out, she stayed behind to try to help others.
That sounds like her.
You were hoping she was still alive?
No, maybe. You never know until you know, right? I guess that's what hope is sometimes. Wishing when it doesn't make any sense. It's only a delusion if you're wrong. Thank you for this, General. Knowing she saved people, it helps. Please excuse me now.
Of course. I'm sorry for your...
Thank you. Tiara's light, General.
I'm listening.
General, is there anything I can help you with?
I wish to talk to her.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. Her Majesty is occupied.
So long.
Tiara's light, General.
Over here. Yes. Keep it up. Stay close.
General, what is it?
I'll see you around.
Yep.
Let's talk later, shall we?
Atop the mammoth stronghold of Greykeep sits King's Vantage, a gathering place of merchants, servants, and nobles alike.
What do you need?
nothing new today.
Hi, what you looking for? Come again.
Out of the way.
Hey, you're an adventurer, aren't you? Come take a look. I'm sure I've got something that might spark your interest. Good choice. Axes, daggers, swords, everything for the wary traveler. You know how to bargain, don't you?
The Throne Hall, the inviolable inner sanctum of Greykeep. Here lies Nortender's seat of power, the seat from which her sovereign strikes accords and passes judgment. The Throne Hall, the inviolable inner sanctum of Greykeep. Here lies Nortender's seat of power, the seat... The Throne Hall, the inviolable inner sanctum of Greykeep. Here lies Nortender's seat of power.